Good day, educators. I hope everyone is doing well because for today we are going to discuss the stakeholders and curriculum implementation. And I will assure you that this is one of the easiest lesson you will encounter for this subject. I am Jackilyn Escarpe from BSED Science, third year, section 2A. Let us discuss the learning outcomes of this lesson. First is you are going to identify who are the stakeholders. Second is what is their respective role. And lastly, what is their contribution. So let us start by defining what stakeholder means. So stakeholders are the individuals or organizations that are interested in school curriculum, meaning they are the one who are in, who are involved in the curriculum or the curriculum implementation. They shape the curriculum, and if they are interested, they will help the curriculum to be successful one. Here are the six stakeholders. First is the learners. Second are the teachers or the educators. Third, the parents. Fourth, the school leaders. And fifth is the community or the community members. And last is the professional organization. Number one is the learners, or the rule in curriculum implementation is they are the core of curriculum. And that is why curriculum is very important because everything in curriculum should revolve around the learner's interests, needs, abilities, and capabilities. So they are the core of curriculum. And because the purpose of curriculum existence is for us, the learners, to learn, and why curriculum exists. The very reason why curriculum exists is for us, the learners, to appreciate the existence of curriculum. So the example is that you are a learner and we are a learner. So we all are the learners. So second is the teachers or their role in curriculum implementation because they are the curriculum developers and implementers. So in curriculum developers, so that's why teachers are the curriculum makers. So the most curricula start to gain life from time it is conceived and written. So the concepts of curriculum or the lessons you are going to learn as a students will be developed and implemented by our teachers. So that is why they have the power to enrich, to design and modify by the curriculum or the lesson. So they have also the power to know what are the learners' needs so that they can easily adjust the curriculum or the lessons for that day. So the examples are the I am a future educator and you are a future educator. So for us, for now, we know that our instructors or professors have the power to implement the curriculum or the curriculum implementer. So because their main task as a teacher is to make a plan and make it happen uh, by doing it through in teaching. So next is the school leaders. So their main role in curriculum curriculum implementation is curriculum manager and administrators. So yes, they are the managers inside the classroom and the administrators. So in a school organization, there's always a school administrator. So their final decision making is rest um, in terms of school purpose will rest in their shoulders. So you might ask, no, if an institution can stand alone with the learners or with the teachers only. So that's a very good question. So um, I think that is very impossible because school leaders, um, principals, or school heads or the leader of every department, no, they, they are the one who manage the curriculum or implement the curriculum for the lessons, no, they are going to teach in that specific subject. So they are the one who are going to implement what the curriculum we are going to teach for the students. So they have the power to hire new teachers, which is um, the school heads like principals. No, what I've said earlier, they have the power to hire new teachers. You have also the power to manage and administer the curriculum, that who are the teachers that will going to teach in that specific lesson. So they are going to administer it, and that teacher is capable and well going to have a very good in teaching. So that is a very what we called, if ever the school heads will hire new teachers, they will hire the teachers who are very good in teaching. So and so that no school leaders are very important because they supervise and make sure that all the materials inside their institution are in good condition. So the example for the school leaders are what I've said earlier, are the principals and campus deans. So next is the parent or the parents, or their role and the curriculum implementation is they are the supporters to the curriculum. So parents are the best supporters of school as they give parental involvement in school affairs, and also they become part of environment of learning at home. So um, they are the students, no, who are they are the students that educate themselves without having a parent or anyone that who supports them, but they are the one that they are the one what we call the guardians. So their main role is to support the um, their main role is to support the curriculum. So this these still play the important role, no, as a supporters of curriculum, because um so why it is very important. So um in elementary mostly we have this PTA or um parent teacher association. The PTA, have you ever remember during elementary, this we have an organization, we call this PTA, parent teacher association. So in this organization we'll come up with a discussion or a plan that will make for the betterment of the learners education, and so somehow they are going to uh, have effective parental involvement in school affairs, because they have the power to voice out what are the needs of their children in terms of education, in terms of learning in education. So and also for the parents also in terms of organization are very important, no, because they, for example, the evaluation of assessment of an institution. So as I mentioned earlier, no, guardians are also a supporters of. The next is the community member or the community members. So the role in curriculum is the curriculum resources. So the role of this one in community is so respected. So the respected community members can be included in school board. So some can become a resource speaker. So anyone who are involved in community that contribute knowledge, that contribute knowledge as part of the community resources, um, such as the what we call this one, the government officials, mainly the health officials, or such that we can consider the police officers as well. So, why are we mentioning this specific peoples? No, why are we mentioning this officials and government? No, so they are the one who are good in giving examples. No, and as what can we see every day in everyday way live with encounters. So these officials that are respected community members. Also, while we consider this as a professionals like the teachers, no, this is a respected members of community. So this is very important, no, a living example for the students, no, as what the students see or learn from their everyday studying. And also, for example, we have this subject, API, Araling Panlipunan in high school, no. So they are the living example. They are the one who are part of the society or the community that plays an important role in our everyday life. So, and when we say the professional, respected community member, kind of familiar ni nato, no, which make us, no, a good model as a student or as a normal person. We see to it that respected community members, kind of, we will see ourselves from them. What is their background and everyday life that we are living for. So that is very important. So the example for this one is the district, the locals and barangays. So, and lastly, we have professional organization, and the rule is the influencer. So they are being asked by curriculum. This they are the specialists to contribute the curriculum review. They have the power and voice the curriculum enhancement. So who are these professionals? No, who are these professional organizations? They are the government organization or the non-government organization. They are not just an influencer of the community or the curriculum implementation, but they are also responsible for the production of the curriculum or the lessons they are going to teach for that specific subject. So they are the professionals or the specialists, and in that they are the reliable and capable of credible, and which will be kanang administered by the specialist um, professional organizations, no. They are the one who administered by the school leaders and will be implemented by the school teachers. So I think it is very understandable. So for our lessons, all you have to do is we are going to remember the roles of each stakeholders. For a short recap, we have 6 stakeholders: the learners, then second, the teachers or the educators, and the teachers, the role is the curriculum developers and implementers, and the school leaders, the curriculum and managers and administrators. Then the parents, they are, the role is to support the supporters of the curriculum. Then the community members, the rule is the curriculum resources. And lastly, the professional organization, and the rule is influencers. So I hope everyone is I hope everyone have learned something from my short discussion. So thank you for listening. Thank you for the time